Hi BookTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my winter BookTubeAthon wrap-up along with my weekly wrap-up for week 52. So yeah, there were 4 challenges in the winter BookTubeAthon because it was only 3 days. It was to read a book with white on the cover, read a follow-up book in like a series, read a gift, and then read 3 books in those 3 days. So I read a total of 1.5 books, and P.S. for the week 52 I read nothing. I didn't complete a book last week. I was in the middle of reading Blood Promise, so I finished it during the BookTubeAthon. So let's start with the book that I did finish, and that is Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead. This is the 4th book in the Vampire Academy series. Let me tell you. So in the 3rd book there is a cliffhanger. Of course I'm not going to tell you what happens, but in the 4th book it starts off with, you know, the beginning of the cliffhanger. So Rose is completely upset about what happened, and so she decides she's going to go on this journey, and she meets all these new people. We get to meet Sydney the Alchemist, which is the main character of the Bloodlines series, so we get to meet her in book 4. We also meet some other cool people. Again, all of this is spoilers, so I can't tell you much, but the whole journey that Rose is on makes me so angry because I'm pretty sure she could have asked for help and it would have been a lot smoother, but at the same time she feels that it's her duty to do what she has to do, and when you have your mind set on something, you're just gonna do it. It doesn't matter if you are a teenager or in your 20s or 30s, your mindset, you're gonna do it. If you want to do it alone, that's just what's gonna happen. And so I was so angry with Rose for half of this book, and then there's a piece in the book where I guessed it, and then it actually happened, and I was screaming. I was so excited, and then that ending, yeah, that's not a very good review of this book, but because it's the 4th book in a series, you're just gonna have to trust me that this is an amazing series and you must pick it up. Penelope and I were freaking out, so we will be reading the 5th book, which is, I don't know, it's not The Last Sacrifice because that is book 6. I can't think of what book 5 is, but we will be reading book 5 in January, probably in the middle of January or towards the end of January. So yes, I did finish this chunker. It is, no, I don't want to see chapter 1 of Bloodlines, but thank you. It is 503 pages. It was so good. All right, and then the next book that I read halfway through is Untamed by A.G. Howard. I'm really excited that I was able to read at least half of this book so I can kind of share a little bit with you guys. The book, like I said before, is broken up into 3 short stories. It is a pretty lengthy book. It's 288 pages, I think, and so that's like a normal sized book. When I got this book, I didn't know if it was going to be an epilogue or like 3 different novellas, and it ended up being 3 different novellas. So the first novella is in Allison's POV, which is Alyssa, this girl, Alyssa's mother, so you get to have a little bit of backstory with her and Alyssa's dad. And then the second novella is Moth in the Mirror, which is 1.5, and it was already published in ebook form last year, I think, because I do own it on my Kindle. And I already read it, but because it had been almost an entire year since I read it, I reread it again, which I'm really happy I did because I kind of forgot bits. And that is in the POV of Morpheus and Jeb. And then the last novella is actually in Alyssa's POV, and I haven't finished it. I just barely started that one, and so far it's really, really good. And so yes, I cannot wait to finish this book. I'm hoping to get this one done definitely tomorrow morning, but a little bit more read tonight. So that's everything. Those were the 2 books. I know I had Low on my TBR as well, but I just didn't get to it. Oh well. With this book done, if I can get Untamed done, that means I only have 5 books left to read for my my yearly goal on Goodreads. And I think if I can read 5 graphic novels tomorrow, which is absolutely doable, I'll have met my goal. If not, I might cheat and like drop it down before the day's over. And that way I technically reached my goal. I know that I did set it originally on January 1st or whatever for 150 books. And since a couple weeks ago, I lowered it to 140. And so right now I think I'm at 134, 33, something like that. So yeah, great BookTubeAthon. I like readathons, even though sometimes I don't, you know, go and read as much as I can. I do like participating in anyway. And that is it. Let me know down below what you read during the BookTubeAthon, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.